All Ball TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh. Moves are being made. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. It's your favorite guy you love to love. It's your favorite guy you love to love and hate at the same time. We in the building, y'all. Knicks Rehab. We have some early morning news. Y'all already know when it comes to our Knicks, it is breaking news. We don't care what player it is, whether you're the guy down on the bench, the 12th man, or you're the superstar. Big Unk, what up, Ray Z? Tori B, what up, baby? Trapped in the 90s, youngest in charge. Yes, sir. Leon, what up? We here, y'all. MJ, what up? Get y'all asses up. We got some news. Brooklyn PG, what up, my dude? Yeah. When it comes to our Knicks, it is breaking news. Joseph Mazel, what up? I'm going to say it again. When it comes to our Knicks, we have breaking news. This is minutes ago. Free agent Huck Porty has agreed to a one-year deal for $3.4 million with the Philadelphia 76ers. Chad, I'm going to say it again. Breaking news, y'all. Yeah. Huck Porty has agreed to a one-year, $3.4 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. What does that mean? We going to break it down. Y'all see the thumbnail? Are the Knicks bringing back Mitchell Robinson? Brooklyn's finest. I'm going to ask y'all again. What does that mean? Upright Sound Music was good. Big shout out to the whole chat. What up, y'all? We here early in the morning. Breaking news. I'm going to say it again. When it comes to our Knicks, we are diehard Knicks fans. This is Knicks Rehab. Breaking news. Any news with our Knicks is breaking news. I don't care if it's the 12th man on the bench or it's the best player. It is breaking news. Huck Porty is no longer with our beloved championship New York Knicks. Huck Porty has signed with the Philadelphia 76ers 1 year, $3.4 million. Big shout out to Huck Porty. Go get your money, dog. I don't think no one else would have gave Huck Porty that money, right? We wish you well. Hopefully, you get better, work on your game. But shout out to Huck Porty, right? What does this mean for our Knicks? What does this mean for us being able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? I have another trade that happened this morning that is going to be very scary for our Knicks. We're going to break that down in a little bit. But breaking news, Huck Porty has agreed to a one-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers for $3.4 million. Five-star chick, what up, baby? Jeremy's house. Family is in the building. Seg got beats. We hear y'all early in the morning. Hit that like button. Y'all. Share, like, subscribe. I'm going to say it again. For some of y'all that got in the building late. Excuse me. Huck Porty, breaking news, has agreed to a one-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. So let's break this down, y'all. What does that mean for Mitchell Robinson? I kept telling y'all, and I keep telling y'all, the front office is trying to work some magic. The front office is trying to make it happen, y'all. YouTube comment raider, what up, baby? How do y'all feel about Huck Porty leaving the Knicks? And how do y'all feel about him going over to the Ops, to Philly? Does that mean Drummond is gone? I'm going to ask y'all again. How do y'all feel about Huck Porty not being a Knick? Are you a little sad? Or do you care at all? The youngest in charge. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. What does this mean for our Knicks being able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? Is this another strategic, smart move, savvy move by our front office to try to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? We was already told we wouldn't be able to sign Landry Shamet. I'm going to say it again, y'all. We were already told we would not be able to re-sign Landry Shamet. And poof, rabbit out the hat. Shamet re-signs. Couple hours later, couple days later, we still talking about what's going to happen with Big Mitch. They are keeping quiet. They are moving in silent. And they are James Bond in this thing. The OG is in the building. This is when the chat starts, y'all. When the OG pulls up. Excuse me. Thank you for your $2. OG Ramsey, bye, Huck. Claiming the dream. Mitch staying. Hey, OG, I got to ask you, right? You know the particulars. You know the ins and outs. If you could in the comment section, what does this mean for the Knicks? Are they that much closer to being able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? Are we shedding a lot of this baggage? Are we shedding some weight to be able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? Big shout out to chat. I love y'all to death. Y'all pull up. As soon as y'all see that notification, as soon as y'all see us live, y'all pull right up. I see y'all. Love y'all to death. Big shout out to the best chat in the universe. I will never disrespect y'all and say social media, YouTube, the best chat in the universe. Yeah, is right here with us. All Ball TV, Knicks Rehab. Y'all hold us down. I got to ask y'all, how closer are we to being able to sign Mitchell Robinson? I told y'all, until we see him in another uniform, he's here. Listen, the OG, y'all, he gives us the scoop. Convo with Cat. Gotta avoid back-to-back aprons. Yeah. Yeah, said got beats. What you said? We might have to get rid of another contract. A said got beats. OG Ramsey said something a couple lives ago that made a lot of sense. Like, yo, we may have to get rid of Pacome and Kolick. I'm sorry. I know we got some good young players that we all fell in love with. But this window that we have to go back-to-back, by any means necessary. I'm going to say it again. Big shout out Brooklyn PG in the building. Thank you for your $2. All ball. I think Leon cooking something up for real. Hey, listen, man. I totally agree, Brooklyn PG. Hey, Pat, thank you for your $2. I thought Mitch was gone day one. Nah. Listen, fellas. We have the best, the smartest, the sneakiest, the savviest front office in sports right now. Worldwide West is from the block. He ain't got no college diploma for this. These guys know how to shake and move, man. We got guys that move like James Bond in that front office. You understand what I'm saying? These guys are 007 agents. They are making power moves. They understand how important Mitchell Robinson is to this basketball team and how important he is to making another run at a championship. We not satisfied, y'all. We not satisfied. There's going to be some casualties. So far, Huck Porty is a casualty. But we're not satisfied, y'all. We don't want only one championship. We want back-to-back championships. Yeah. Now, there's been some moves in the East that can kind of try to slow us down. But we don't believe you. You need more people. Yeah. While y'all attempting to load up, we right here standing firm. OG, back with $5. We can't trade now. We have to sign 14 players. Only second apron option left for this season. There we go. There we go. We can't trade right now, y'all. We have to sign 14 players. Once again, the front office, y'all, they know what they're doing. I'm going to say it again. Breaking news. Breaking news. Huck Porty of the New York Knicks has agreed to a 1-year, $3.4 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, LB So Wavy. Huck Porty is in Philly. I'm going to say it again, y'all. Breaking news via Shams, ESPN. Just came in. Free agent center Huck Porty has agreed to a 1-year, $3.4 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to ask again. What does this mean for our Knicks and being able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? They're quiet for a reason, y'all. There's going to be a lot of casualties. So far, Huck Porty is the first casualty. We already tucked away our second-round draft pick from overseas. Another casualty. Yeah, there's going to be some casualties, y'all. There's going to be some casualties. We need to win this thing back-to-back by any means necessary. I know there's some players we love. A lot of us loved Huck Porty. Sorry. What's the next move now, y'all? We've seen so much news, right, in the media. What can the Knicks do to keep Big Mitch? You hear rumblings about Karl Anthony Towns. We discussed that yesterday. I'm pretty sure tonight, Knicks Rehab, the fellas, we are going to discuss this as well. But what else can we do to be able to sign Huck Porty? Excuse me. What else can we do to be able to sign Mitchell Robinson? Is this the first domino? Chat, talk to me. Talk to me. What else can we do to be able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? Is this the first domino? Hit that like button, y'all. Share, like, subscribe. Y'all see the Cash App, ABTV3. Y'all see the Cash App, ABTV3. Y'all see the Instagram channel, AllBallTV3_. Come on, y'all, support. Hit that like button. Share, like, subscribe. Become a member. Stay a member. Rock with us, y'all. We have 15,000 subscribers. Thanks to y'all. Let's get us to 20, then 25, and then on our way to 100,000 subscribers. Hit that like button, y'all. Once again, breaking news. Yes, for us as Knicks fans, this is breaking news. Huck Porty is no longer a Knick. He has signed a 1-year, $3.4 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Salute to Huck Porty, but you are now an op. You are now an op. But salute to him. We love our players, whether they with us or not. Hopefully his game gets better. He works on his game and he has a long career. When it comes to our Knicks, we want all our guys to be successful. Go get your money, Huck. Hopefully you can work on your game, get much better, and hopefully after this, get you a bigger contract, an extending contract, and have a great career in the NBA. When it comes to our Knicks and our players, we love them forever. You help us win a championship. So salute to Huck Porty. But chat, is this the first domino? OG Ramsey, y'all, the Oracle, thank you for your $5. Aside from the apron, we can't avoid third year of luxury tax next year, big bucks. Warriors have the tax record $176 million in 23-24 Cash App, door open. Y'all hear OG Ramsey? He breaking it down for us, y'all. This is why I love y'all. I'm going to say it again. The OG said, aside from the apron, we can't avoid third year of luxury tax next year, big bucks. Warriors have the tax record, $176 million. Cash App doors is open, y'all. Please, if any of y'all has any information on how we can be able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson, get in the comment section. Break it down. If you know about the luxury tax, if you know about the apron, if you know about those numbers, crunching the numbers and contracts and money, talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Let's talk our way through this thing. Let's speak it into existence. We just shedded some weight. Huck Porty is gone. Once again, is this the first domino towards re-signing Mitchell Robinson? Great question, Don P. It's impossible without going into the second apron. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? The youngest in charge, thank you for your $10, $9.99 to be exact. The first domino actually was re-signing Shamit. The Knicks have 2 centers to re-sign. Figuring out Cat's extension is the second domino. Re-signing Mitch is last. And youngest in charge. Great information. I'm going to read that again. The first domino actually was re-signing Shamit. 100% agree. The Knicks have 2 centers to re-sign. Figuring out Cat's extension is the second domino. Re-signing Mitch is last. That's a great point. Great point. How do y'all feel about what the youngest in charge just said? I love what he just said. They are cleaning everything up. And they're telling Mitch, relax, we got you. If y'all notice, y'all don't hear nothing from Mitchell Robinson. What I said, y'all, be patient. Be patient. Be patient. We want to bring this whole thing back. Hey, Cat, we heard what you said on Club Shay Shay. That's what the front office is telling them. We heard you. We got you. You want to bring everybody back. Everybody's in the room. We re-sign Landry Shamit. Okay. Huck Porty bye. Don't worry about it. We got you. Be patient. Be patient. We're going to make this thing work. We're going to make this thing work. Mitchell Robinson also said he wants to be here. He wants to be here. He wants to be here. He is beloved here. These players are beloved. He was a big part of us winning the championship. Big shout out OG Ramsey. Big shout out the youngest in charge. They are helping us understand what has to happen to re-sign Mitchell Robinson. Numbers, money, contracts, tax, second apron. Big shout out to the whole chat. Big shout out to the chat. Love y'all. Big shout out to the members. Like I said, if y'all got some great information to help us understand more of what we got to do to re-sign Mitch, get in that comment section. Tiger Girl, miss you, baby. How you been, Tiger Girl? What's up? Breaking news. Breaking news. Huck Porty signs 1-year, $3.4 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. And hold on, y'all. We got some more news. We got some more news, y'all. Jaylen Brown updates per Shams. Jaylen Brown updates, y'all, per Shams. The Celtics have started strongly shopping Brown. Celtics have discussed offers with 8 to 10 teams over the last several days. Brown has not requested a trade. Breaking news per Shams. Jaylen Brown has not. Capital N, capital O, capital T. Jaylen Brown has not requested a trade. The Celtics have started strongly shopping Brown. Celtics have discussed offers with 8 to 10 teams over the last several days. I'm going to say it again, y'all. Jaylen Brown has not requested a trade from the Boston Celtics. We have some more breaking news, y'all. More breaking news. Free agent center Nikola Vucevic has agreed to a 1-year, $3.9 million deal to go to the Orlando Magic. Vucevic, whatever his name is, he's now with the Orlando Magic. Free agent Mike Conley has signed a 1-year deal with the Boston Celtics. We have more news, y'all. Mike Conley, the guard of the Minnesota Timberwolves, have signed a 1-year deal with the Boston Celtics. Wow. Wow. Free agent Norman Powell has agreed to a 2-year, $45 million deal with the Chicago Bulls. Norman Powell is now with the Chicago Bulls. Marcus Smart has signed a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Houston Rockets. Marcus Smart is now with the Houston Rockets. I'm going to say it again. Jaylen Brown has not requested a trade. There's a lot of news going on, y'all. We'll break some of it down. But right now, it's all about our Knicks. It's all about our Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns. That's the next domino, y'all. First domino, like the youngest in charge said, re-signing Sherman. Second domino, discuss Cat's contract. OG with the $5. Knicks don't have enough open cap to offer Mitch anything close to reasonable and still sign 14 players. Second option or no Mitch. No other options. Wow. Wow. OG Ramsey, thank you for the bad news. But thank you for keeping it real and giving us the truth. We need that. APAP, thank you for your $2. If Mitch returns, who backs him up? No Huck. I mean, at this point, we figure that out later. But we got to figure out a way to keep Big Mitch. You see all these moves being made, right? So let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Don't know. Don't know. It's gonna be rough, y'all. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. For us to be able to not re-sign Big Mitch, it's gonna be rough, y'all. Yeah, Brooklyn's finest. I'm going there. I'm going there. I'm going there. Detroit Pistons just made a good move. Detroit Pistons just made a real good, solid move. The Detroit Pistons signed John Collins from the Clippers. I like John Collins. I think he's going to fit in perfectly with the Detroit Pistons. He gives them defense, rebounding, athleticism. I love that move for the Pistons, which is why not worried. But that's a great move for the Detroit Pistons. And y'all know those are our ops. The youngest in charge, I disagree. That's a solid move for the Detroit Pistons. Solid move. We're still the best team. But that is a solid move for the Detroit Pistons. We all know basketball, y'all. Never worry, Tory B. Never worried. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know, because it's early in the morning, maybe how I sound, maybe how I look. I ain't worried, Tory B. We got the light-skinned 6-foot Kobe Bryant on our team. I ain't worried, baby. Trust me. We got the light-skinned 6-foot Kobe Bryant on our team. I'm just acknowledging that was a solid move. That was an upgrade for Tobias Harris, younger. And he's solid. To me, he's like a souped up Obi Toppin. That's how I look at it. A guy like Collins, he can probably play anywhere in the NBA. Anywhere. And I just think, us as Knicks, we have to be careful. You see what the East is doing. Everyone is loading up. Everyone is loading up. And we have to be careful. That's all. We still the best team in the East. We still have the best player in the East. I'm never going to go back on that. I'm just saying we need to be careful. Because teams are loading up. You have Giannis in Miami. You have Kawhi in Toronto. Right? Detroit just made a nice solid move. That doesn't make them a threat to us. But it makes them a better basketball team than what they were. Collins is an upgrade from Tobias Harris. Yes, he is. Yes. 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 Come on, y'all. We know basketball. That's a solid move. I'm not saying that's a championship contending move, but that's a solid move. And I like that for Detroit. Youngest in charge, thank you for your 199. Jalen Brunson equals Llama Bean. Yeah, so like I said, breaking news. Huck Porty has signed a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. What does that mean for our chances of re-signing Mitchell Robinson? OG Ramsey, the youngest in charge, they broke it down. It's going to be tough, y'all. It's going to be difficult, right? Big Mitch, he's overdue to get paid. He's overdue, right? You want guys to get their money, especially if they deserve it. Young man helped us win a championship. So you can't get mad if he wants his money. But if there's a way we can keep him, we have to figure that out and get the job done. Because you cannot allow Mitch to do what Huck Porty just did. Go over to the op. Whether it's Detroit, Miami, you cannot allow that to happen. Mr. Dolan. You cannot allow that to happen. Please. Big shout out, big fan Petty. Thank you for being a member for a month. And Leon, I trust. If we lose Blockness, I'd shed a tear. Diabate and Looney could fill that role because we're going to need 2 players to replace Mitch. A big fan Petty, I 100% agree. I 100% agree. If we lose Big Mitch, I'd definitely shed a tear. But if we could get those 2, I feel just as good. If we could get Diabate and Moody, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But yeah. Thrill 'em guns. Always salute you and Pops. Please. Always. Thrill 'em guns in the building. Big shout out, Pops. Chat. Do y'all have confidence in the front office to get the job done? What's the second domino, y'all? The youngest in charge said his cat's contract. Do we think Cat should take a pay cut? And if he does, how much of a pay cut should he take? I'm going to ask y'all again. Should Cat take a pay cut, especially if it means we will be able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? Should Cat take a pay cut, y'all? What do y'all think? If y'all are Karl Anthony Towns, if you yourself is Cat, what do? Do you take a pay cut? How much of a pay cut do you take? A big fan Petty. You know how you two be doing. You've been down longer than a month. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it, bro. Big fan Petty. Longer than a member, longer than a month. Once again, I'm asking y'all. If you're Cat, do you take a pay cut? Especially if it means being able to bring Big Mitch back. Look, y'all, phone going crazy. Oh, we got more breaking news. Free agent Mo Wagner of the Orlando Magic has agreed to a 2-year, $19 million deal with the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to say it again. Mo Wagner just signed with the Nets, y'all. Mo Wagner just signed with the Nets. More breaking news. More breaking news. Wow. 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 Okay. Okay. It's going down, y'all. It is going down. It is a frenzy out there. A frenzy. Everybody out there scraping, scrambling. Everybody. Listen, a lot of teams it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. What do y'all think about some of these moves that's going on in the East? Right? You have Mo Wagner, Brooklyn, right? Collins to Detroit. Vucevic, however you pronounce his name, he goes to Orlando. That's a nice little pickup for Orlando. Do y'all think any of the teams in the East with these additions became any kind of threat to the Knicks? I'm going to ask y'all again. All these teams that made all these moves, Kawhi to Toronto, right? You have in Miami, excuse me, the move they made, right? Getting Giannis, Collins in Detroit. Do y'all think any of these teams pose any type of threat to our Knicks? That's why I love to chat. Hell no. Hell no. But once again, if we can't sign Mitch, y'all, what does that say? What does that mean for us? Pap, thank you. Listen, told you I went to public school. Don't correct me. Let me sit up here and sound and look like an idiot. Just laugh at me. Just laugh at me. But I appreciate you correcting me. But all jokes aside, what happens if we are not able to re-sign Mitch? What happens with our championship expectations coming up this season? Do we have a play in mind? Is there a player that can replace Mitch? Or will there need to be two players to replace Mitch? That's the question. Not one player is going to be able to do what Mitch did. Rebound, offensive rebound, defend 1 through 5, just his energy, just what he brought to the table. Is Diabate enough? Is that enough? I'm keeping hope alive, y'all. I'm keeping hope alive. I think right now the front office is really going to work some magic. And I think right before it's over, we will sign Mitchell Robinson. I really think so, y'all. He's that important. The organization knows it. The owner knows it. The front office knows it. The coaching staff knows it. The players know it. And y'all know damn well, us, the fans, we know it. We know how important Mitchell Robinson is. And us being able to re-sign Sherman gives me hope. A lot of hope. Right now, they're being very quiet. You don't hear nothing from Mitch. You don't hear him complaining about anything, saying anything. So, I have a lot of faith in our front office. Yes, Lady Nick, I agree. I agree. That's what I just said, Lady Nick. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to the chat. Love the chat. Y'all see the Cash App, y'all. ABTV3. We are here in the morning. Knicks Rehab. breaking down all the moves. And there was breaking news as Knicks. Huck Porty, if you just got in the building and you didn't hear, Huck Porty has signed a one-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers for $3.4 million. Yes, y'all heard me correctly. Huck Porty is now a 76er. Is that another domino to get us closer to re-signing Mitchell Robinson? What's going to happen, y'all? Will Mitch take a pay cut? Will Cat take a pay cut? What has to happen for us to be able to re-sign Mitch? OG Ramsey, the youngest in charge, anyone else in the chat that knows how this thing works, tell me what we have to do to re-sign Mitch. Please. We need to know. But there's so much news going on. I'm pretty sure I'm going to jump back on here later. Because the news isn't going to stop, y'all. It isn't going to stop. It isn't going to stop. It's a lot of solid moves being made, but nothing overwhelming. Nothing that shifted everything. Like I said, Giannis to Miami, it didn't shift everything because they still have to make a lot of moves. Now, them signing Tim Hardaway Jr., that's solid. That's solid. But nothing shifted to where our Knicks need to worry. If y'all see our Knicks, we not panicking. We cool, calm, and collective. Cool like the other side of the pillow. You don't see us jumping out the window doing nothing crazy. We chilling. Living a championship life. Just watching all this reckless behavior. We watching everybody scatter like roaches. We chilling, y'all. We figured out a way to re-sign Shamit. And now we're figuring out a way to bring back Mitchell Robinson. And I think the probability, the percentage of that happening is higher than lower. I'm going 75%. Chat, give me a percentage of us bringing back Mitchell Robinson. What's the higher percent? The highest percent? I say 75% we bring back Mitch. What do y'all think? I love it, 100%. Listen, I want to go 100% as well. But I think the front office is moving like James Bond, like 007 agents. They are very strategic, smart, savvy, slick. LB so wavy. Come on, man. You gotta have more confidence than that. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm checking my phone because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. A lot. Let's break down some of these moves. Excuse me. Let's break down some of these moves one more time before we get out of here, because I'm pretty sure we'll be back later on in the afternoon. Mo Wagner has signed with the Brooklyn Nets. Mike Conley has signed with the Boston Celtics. Nikola Vucevic has signed with the Orlando Magic. We know Huck Porty has signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. Norman Powell has signed with the Chicago Bulls. John Collins has signed with the Detroit Pistons. Marcus Smart has signed with the Houston Rockets. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he agreed to a deal with the Houston Rockets. Dean Wade of the Cleveland Cavaliers has signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. Zach Collins is staying with the Chicago Bulls. Luke Kennard, the shooter from the Lakers, has signed with the Phoenix Suns. And we know Keon Ellis signed with the Brooklyn Nets. Then there's a lot of other minimal deals. Like I said, Tim Hardaway Jr., he signed with the Miami Heat. That's really all the major news. We know the big news: Giannis to Miami, Kawhi Leonard to the Toronto Raptors. Once again, y'all, breaking news: Huck Porty is no longer with the New York Knicks. He has signed a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. What does that mean for the Knicks being able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson? What's the next move, y'all? How many days, how many hours until we see the Knicks make another move? Is the next move Cat's contract? Big shout out, Lady Nick. Thank you for your $199. Not much, but keep doing your thing. Nah, hey, Lady Nick, let me explain something to you. I don't care if it was 2 cents. That's a whole lot. You support us. That's all we care about. Don't ever shortchange yourself. That's more than you have to give. We appreciate everything. We the good brothers that appreciate everything. So thank you. That's a whole lot because I know it comes from here. So Lady Nick, appreciate you and thank you. Thank the whole chat. Thank everybody that supports and salute to all of y'all. The members especially. But we appreciate all y'all no matter how much it is. Thank you. I'm going to ask y'all again. What is the next domino, y'all? Is it Cat's contract? Is that the next thing that we want to hear and discuss? APAP, thank you for your $2. We better keep Mitch for Embiid and Wemby. Hey, APAP. People don't understand how important Mitch is, bro. Seriously. Nostalgic Nick, what up? People do not understand how important Mitchell Robinson is, y'all. Seriously. To have him to be able to defend Wemby, right? Giannis, Joker, Embiid. Yo, man. What is the next domino that needs to fall? Is it now Cat's contract? Is that the next bit of news that we need to hear to settle us down a little bit and have us feel that much greater, to be that much closer to signing Mitchell Robinson? What other news, y'all, do we need to hear to feel relieved that we're that much closer to signing Mitchell Robinson back to the Knicks? And what's the plan B? What is the plan B, y'all? Is Diabate the plan B? Mike Brown was the plan B. At first, we didn't like it. Months later, we champions. Are we panicking? Are we over panicking losing Mitch? Or are we right on cue? He's that important. Talk to me, y'all. I'm going to ask y'all again. Losing Mitch, are we over panicking? Are we over panicking? Or is Mitch that important to where we're not panicking enough? We panicked after losing Tom Thibodeau. We all did. A lot of us wasn't fans of Mike Brown at first. Look what happens. Champion. We panicked when we lost Hartenstein and DiVincenzo. Y'all remember that? We panicked when we lost Hartenstein and DiVincenzo. A season later, champions. Are we over panicking, y'all? Are we over panicking? Is Mitchell Robinson irreplaceable? To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Is Mitchell Robinson irreplaceable? In the closet. That's your stuff. Please don't touch. I feel ashamed I know that song. I just embarrassed myself. Don't laugh at me, Tinder J. Don't do that. Don't do that. I should not know that song. Well, even that little bit of that song. But is Mitchell Robinson irreplaceable, y'all? We thought Tom Thibodeau was irreplaceable. Think about it. We thought Hartenstein was irreplaceable. Said got beats. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. Us as New Yorkers, I know me as a Knicks fan, I over panic everything. Everything. Now, I told y'all, for me, 75%, we get Mitch back. I would love to say 100%. But I'm going 75%. But am I a little nervous? Am I a little scared? Yes. Losing Mitch? Yes. Because I don't want to lose him to Detroit, to Miami, teams like that. Right? So, in all seriousness, y'all, before we run, because I'll definitely be back up here probably this afternoon, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole lot of more moves being made. Right? Let's see if there's anything else. So far. All right, we have another move, a subtle move. Free agent guard Javon Carter has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Orlando Magic. Okay, he was already there. So, like I said, a lot of moves. Nothing shifted the NBA. Like I said, the Giannis move was huge for the moment. You don't even hear about it anymore, right? Of course, LeBron took over the spotlight, but there was nothing that makes the Knicks nervous, right? Some good moves. Some good moves. Like I said, some good moves. Giannis to Miami, solid move. Kawhi to Toronto, I like that better than Giannis to Miami because of the situation, because of the team. I think Toronto right now is better than Miami. Like I said, I think Kawhi's going to a better roster. So, of course, Miami probably going to have to make more moves. But I don't see anything groundbreaking. OG Ramsey, thank you for your $5. Starting 5. Kolick, Alvarado, Deuce, Pacome, Shamit. 10. Sign. Need 14 without second apron. No Mitch and no backup. I'm going to read it again, y'all. The OG is in here cooking. I call him the Oracle. Like I said, he's giving us a lot of great information, a lot of great news. Y'all really need to keen in on this. Starting 5. Kolick, Alvarado, Deuce, Pacome, Shamit. 10 sign. Need 14 without second apron. No Mitch and no backup. One thing I know about OG up here, he going to give us the truth, whether it hurt our feelings or not. And that's all we ask for is the truth. Listen, the OG gives us great information. That was some great information right there, y'all. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So should we start thinking about plan B? Is us re-signing Mitch, is it almost impossible? Are we wasting our time thinking about it? I'm going to ask y'all again. Is re-signing Mitchell Robinson starting to become impossible? Should we just move on and go to plan B? That's why I'm saying we panicked when we traded RJ quickly. We panicked when we traded Julius Randle. We panicked when we traded or got rid of, fired Tom Thibodeau. We panicked when we lost Hartenstein and DiVincenzo. We're champions, y'all. Are we panicking? For no reason. Are we panicking for no reason? I'm going to ask y'all again. Are we panicking for no reason? What's the plan B? What's the plan B? What's the plan B? OG Ramsey said impossible not to sign him. Okay. Should Dolan just go into the second apron? All I'm saying, y'all, is we lost a lot. We've been through a lot in these last 3-4 seasons, and we're champions. Hey, Tory B, I'm right there with you. Tiger Girl, we going to the finals. No more Eastern Conference Finals. We going to the finals. Tory B, I'm right there with you. I'm just helping us understand, and we just being real. Like I said, I think the front office is going to do their due diligence. I think Mitchell Robinson wants to be here. That's why you don't hear anything from him, from anybody. Y'all don't know anything. We don't know nothing that's going on. So for me, look how we signed Sherman. Right? Boom. Out of nowhere. Look. I'm just saying. So I think the same thing can happen with Mitchell Robinson. We just got to be patient, wait and see. The front office hasn't let us down yet, y'all. There's some other moves I'm pretty sure we can do to shed some of this dead weight to be able to keep Mitchell Robinson. Like I said, is the first move Huck Porty, Shamit. Now, if we get Cat to take a pay cut, let's see, y'all. Let's see what happens in the next couple days, the next couple hours. Let's see the next move the Knicks make to get us comfortable, to get us to understand we got this, y'all. Don't worry. First was Shamit. Now you move Huck Porty. Maybe the next thing is we see or hear Cat take a pay cut. Decline that last year's $61 million. Take this 3 years, $145. Never know. Never know. 3 years, 150. All right, we ain't gonna do you that bad. Take 50 a year. Right? Let's see what other moves the Knicks make in the next couple days, the next couple hours to settle us Knicks fans down. Let's see. Big shout out OG Ramsey. Thank you for your $2. Losing Huck killed Plan B. Thank you, Huck. Yeah, you gotta love OG, man. Listen, he keeps dropping the knowledge. But we gonna be good. Like I said, as long as we continue to keep that 6-foot light-skinned Kobe Bryant, we all right. We got the core. We got the core. But is Mitchell Robinson that important? Big Fan Petty, thank you for your $5. Everybody making moves to combat us. We 3 years together. All I'm going to say is Diabate and Looney is valid, especially Diabate. He brings something different. Hey, chat. How do y'all feel about Big Fan Petty, Diabate, and Moody? Now, for me, if we lose Mitch, right, and this is, we talking for real, y'all, because it's a possibility, right? If we lose Mitch and we replace him with Diabate and Moody, tell me, y'all, 1 to 10, 1 being whatever, or 10 being you like it. How do y'all feel about those moves? I'm going to ask y'all again. If we lose Mitchell Robinson, oh, no. Mitchell Robinson just signed. Don't tell me that. They got to be lying. Breaking news, y'all. Mitchell Robinson just signed with the Boston Celtics. Mitchell Robinson just signed with the Boston Celtics. Oh my God. Wow. 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 In real time, y'all. In real time, Mitchell Robinson has signed with the Boston Celtics. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment, y'all. I know we all need a moment. We all need a moment. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Mitchell Robinson has signed a 3-year, $47.4 million deal with the Boston Celtics with a player option in the third season. I'm going to say it again. Free agent center Mitchell Robinson has agreed to a 3-year, $47.4 million deal to sign with the Boston Celtics. Wow. Wow. Out of all teams, wow. I'm here, y'all. I'm here, y'all. It's a sad day. It's a sad day today. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I just needed a moment. Wow. 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 Big shout out OG Ramsey. Thank you for your $5. Follow the money. We knew. No second apron, no Mitch. Just tell me the Knicks didn't want Mitch. Injuries, broken finger in the playoffs, mental risk. I mean, yeah, OG. Mitch had a lot going on. Big shout out, Big Fan Petty. No, not Boston. I'm sick. Black effing Wednesday. Yeah, listen. I don't mind him going to get his money. Boston. Ugh. Wow. Wow. There it is, y'all. There it is. There it is. The Band-Aid is ripped off. The Band-Aid is ripped off. We ain't got to worry about it no more. Now we can move forward. Sometimes in life, to be hanging in limbo, walking on eggshells, not knowing what's going on, now we know we can move on, y'all. We'll be just fine. We still have our core. Said got beats. Said got beats. Thank you for your $4.99. Mitch just pulled the KD on us. LOL. Yeah, I mean, listen, sometimes in life, the Band-Aid is ripped off. You know what's going on now. We just got to move on. Like I said, we lost Hartenstein. We panicked. We lost Thibodeau. We panicked. We lost Randall. We panicked. And out of all of that, we champions. What I don't like is the team he went to. I told y'all. No Detroit, no Miami. I didn't even think of Boston. I didn't even fathom that, y'all. I couldn't even fathom him doing that. Hold on. There it is, y'all. There it is, y'all. There it is. Big shout out, APAP. Thank you for your $5. Trust in Leon. Mitch is a free agent. It is his right. I was with a job for 9 years. My new job doubled my rate. I left. Bring him back on an alumni night. Wow. There it is, y'all. There it is. I did not want to bring up this picture. I did not want to bring up this picture, y'all. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. MJ, thank you for your $2. This like a Yankee signing with the Red Sox. Exactly, MJ. Exactly. Wow. Breaking news. Free agent. Former New York Knicks champion. Mitchell Robinson has agreed to a 3-year, $47.4 million deal to sign with the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics. AWAX, thank you for your $4.99. Mitch got paid. It's business, not personal. Let's go get Looney or another center. Let's go Knicks. AWAX, 100% agree, but we cannot act like, this doesn't hurt. This hurts, y'all. This hurts. Once again, y'all, Mitchell Robinson is gone. It's official. Mitchell Robinson is gone. Big Mitch is now a Boston Celtic. A Tory B, out of all places, Tory B out of all places, Boston, Boston. Wow. 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 Mr. Smith, Jeremy's house. Wow. Only thing I can say is we ain't got to worry no more. Sometimes worrying, it just messes everything up, right? We didn't know, if Cat had to take a pay cut, if we had to do this move, that move, right? It's no more worrying, y'all. Now we can move forward. Now we can move forward. Yes. We can now move forward. We can move forward, y'all. Once again, breaking news right here on Knicks Rehab. Breaking news, y'all. Mitchell Robinson is no longer with the championship New York Knicks. He is now. Oh, this hurts my stomach when I say this word. Boston Celtic. OG Ramsey, again, front office didn't fight for Mitch. I believe they know something. They didn't give him an extension last year. Hey, OG, you might got a point there. You might have a point. Might have a point. This hurts. Yes, Lady Nick, the only homegrown guy here. There's no more left. He was the only guy that was drafted here. Flea. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Before you jump on, everybody, our brother Flea is in the building. Breaking news. Breaking news. Mitchell Robinson has agreed to a 3-year, $47.4 million deal to sign with the Boston Celtics. Flea, please, your thoughts.
Well, we knew this was a possibility. What's good to the chat? Peace, OG. We knew this was a possibility. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a week ago, I was terrified for this possibility. But I mean, it is what it is now. He's the opposition now. I feel like we could have did this deal and just would have been in.
Hold on, Flea. Hold on. One more. The Los Angeles Lakers just got Walker Kessler.
Yeah, they just traded for Kessler.
Yes, from the Utah Jazz. Once again, the Lakers have acquired Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz, who we thought would be an option for us as well. So now Kessler is off the books. Once again, y'all, before our brother Flea explains how he feels about Mitchell Robinson going to goddamn Boston, Walker Kessler of the Utah Jazz has just been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. So now Kessler's off the books as well. The floor is yours, Flea.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm just disappointed in where he went. OG, it feels like that Ray Allen to Miami, right? It feels like that a little bit. No doubt about it. Happy that Mitch got paid, right? Because I do love Mitch. He did his thing and he did what he was supposed to do. He helped us win a championship. But to go to the Celtics, that just hurts. A 3-year deal. What is it? 47.4. So what is that? Close to 16?
Yeah, just a tiny bit under 16. Hold on, Flea, before you finish. Immortal Cuts, thank you for your $10. Going to Boston feels like a slap in the face, but it's business. He was on the trading block too many times with us. No one knows better that it's business. Go ahead, Flea. I'm sorry. Big shout out, Immortal Cuts. Thank you for your $10.
Big shout out to Immortal Cuts, man. I don't know. It's good for him. Good for him. If we really loved him like that, I thought we could do the deal, and we would have been only in the second apron for this coming year. After that, we would have went back under it. So I think we would have been fine, but we didn't want to do that. We move on. Mitch is, Mitch is getting paid starting center money. Is he going to be a starting center in Boston?
Hold on. Before you continue, once again, OG Ramsey with the $5. Best medical team in the NBA may know Boston is receiving damaged goods? ? Signing Mitch is a no-brainer. No compensation unless ? Flea. While OG said that, let me get just real quick your opinion on us getting rid of Huck Porty probably too prematurely, or did the Knicks know this? Did this catch the Knicks off guard, you think?
I don't think. I think the Knicks are fully prepared. See, this the other side of it. We just won a championship, but Leon Rose is very smart. He's been working this entire last 4 to 5, 6 years. So, if we go over his resume in terms of being the Knicks president of basketball operations, I don't see many missteps. All the steps have been to winning the championship. So now this is the first time, really, I think, where we're gonna have to see him roll his sleeves up and figure out, what's my saying, how to do it again, right? He's gonna really have to figure out how to pivot now, right? Okay, Huck Porty got a couple dollars from Philly. That's cool. He won't be in Philly after next season. Mitch gets them.
Hold on, please stay there. Do you think we knew Mitch was going to Boston? I don't know if I'm wording it correctly, but
I think you
stay getting rid of Huck Porty too quick.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. I'm okay with walking on, letting Huck walk.
Yes.
Personally, me. I'm okay with letting Huck walk.
Me too.
I just think if we really wanted Mitch, we could have got this deal done and would have been all right going forward. And we didn't really want to. I'm trying to understand what the pivot is going to be, right? What are we going to do next? What's out there? What's feasible for us? Brooklyn's finest, Vucevic just went back to Orlando.
Yeah, I just broke that news. Brooklyn's finest, Vucevic is with Orlando. He just signed with Orlando. Flea, give me plan B. Who's out there that you would like to be able to replace Mitch?
I'm doing the homework right now, OG, as we were speaking, right before while you was on doing a masterful job on here breaking all this news and holding it down. I've been trying to do some homework, and for me, like, I don't see anybody that's gonna come in immediately and do what Mitch did. Right now, there's young guys, like I said. I like the Nick Richards thought, looking at him. How can we get Diabate out of Charlotte? Right? We keep hearing Kevon Looney's name. Kevon Looney is a Mike Brown guy. They was together in Golden State. So that may be, a match made in heaven. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if Leon Rose made a mistake, but I hope he's prepared, because a lot of things are happening really fast right now. It's free agency. You know what I'm saying? And this didn't happen overnight.
Right.
Boston didn't just offer him this overnight. His agents have been working on this for a while now. So yeah, I'm curious. What's the pivot? What are we gonna do? Because now, okay, we signed 2 of our guards back. We signed 2 guys that's gonna help us off the bench, Alvarado and Shamit. That's cool. But we need we do need some size. We do need somebody that's gonna back up Karl Anthony Towns.
Hold on.
You do.
Just real quick. Kessler signed 4 years, $130 million with the Lakers. Once again, y'all,
It's a good move for LA.
Walker Kessler just got traded to the Lakers and he signed a 4-year, $130 million deal with the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's a good move for them.
Great move. Great move. Now you bring Ayton off the bench because he opted into that low money. He getting $8-9 million. Flea, I gotta ask.
Or you trade him.
Right. Either one, right? But let me ask you this.
Deal.
This is what I was afraid of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're champions. I still think we're the best team. Like I said, we still have that little light-skinned Kobe Bryant on our side, right? But we cannot ignore that the East is getting stronger by the day, right? If Jaylen Brown doesn't get traded and they still have that same roster and now you add a Mitchell Robinson, tell me how much of a threat they are to the Knicks and in the Eastern Conference, Flea.
I mean, that takes them up another level, right? That just adds to what they're doing. For me, I look at it like this: the Boston Celtics are a team that for the last couple of years have lived and died by the three. I think when they stop hitting 3-pointers, they allow teams to get back into games because long threes turn into long rebounds, which turn into transition points, and you can get back into games against Boston because they don't get back in transition. Right now, you got Mitchell Robinson, who's going to create second and third chance opportunities on nights that you may go cold from three. All right, Boston's not hitting the three ball in the first quarter or so. You throw Mitchell Robinson out there, or if he's starting, whatever it is, he grabs you 2 or 3 rebounds in the first quarter. Now gets you going. So that's a big upgrade for them. I think, just off of a threat that they've never had. So, we'll see how it works, but that's an upgrade for them, in my opinion.
Now also, Flea, if you're Jaylen Brown, does this almost convince you to stay? Does the front office tell Jaylen Brown, we're making some moves to try to be at championship contention again, right? If you're Jaylen Brown, how do you feel about this move? Because remember, we broke the news up here as well. Jaylen Brown didn't ask for a trade, but Boston is still out there. That's the news. They're saying they're still shopping him around to 8 to 10 teams. Does a move like this keep Jaylen Brown with the Boston Celtics? Flea is in limbo at this point. Samuel Ramsey, thank you for your $2. James Nunja in the stash. Yeah, we got some guys in the stash. But this is the blow, y'all. This is the blow. APAP, thank you for your $2. If we don't repeat, is James Dolan getting blamed? Y'all know we love to blame people. Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. Mitchell Robinson has signed a 3-year, $47.4 million deal with the Boston Celtics. Hey, Chad, I got to ask y'all. Healthy Mitchell Robinson, Jaylen Brown stays. Are they a legit threat to our Knicks? Flea, please, your thoughts.
They a threat, but they're not going to beat us. They a threat. We got our core. We still got a damn good coach who has proven himself to be a damn good coach. I think we'll be able to bounce. We'll be able to bounce back from this. I don't see them beating us at all.
Yeah.
A big fan Pettis.
Yeah, he signed.
Yeah. Because I'm, again, thinking about guys. Robert Williams, he got a bet. He got some paper too.
Ago. Yeah, he really got paid. He got some big money too.
He got some paper just now.
Yeah, he got some big money.
Yeah, so I think we'll be fine. I'm very, very curious to see how he pivots and addresses the backup center role now. Because I mean, okay, Mitchell Robinson is a foregone conclusion now. That's done now. But honestly, think about it. We lost him. We lost Huck. That's the that's the depth at the center position. So what are we gonna do now? I'm curious to see what the pivot is. I keep seeing Drummond's name in the comments. I think that may be a stopgap, but is that that what the doctor ordered? Drummond's worried about shooting
God
threes
Beats,
now.
thank you for your $4.99. Drummond is the best rebounder available. Get him. I mean, for me, Drummond is terrible defensively. Flea, there is a little worry, right?
Yeah.
We have no bigs. Cat can't stay out of foul trouble. At times, Cat can't stay on the floor. Who's going to take his place, right? So, for me, the front office has to have a trick up their sleeve, because there's no way in the world you let go Huck Porty in minutes later. Mitchell Robinson goes sign with the Boston Celtics. There's no way in the world, as smart as these guys is, they didn't know this was going to happen. There's no way in the world. I can't believe that. Sammy Ramsey, thank you for your $5. Final word from
Ramsey.
We don't know what the foe knows. Moving on.
Front office.
Oh, front office knows. Moving on. 2025-26 NBA champs. I agree with you with that, OG. Jam Rock always. Thank you for your $2. Front office was playing cute with the draft. Ball and water.
Jam Rock always keep it at it.
Right. My
Rock.
my thing is this, Flea. Do you believe the front office would let Huck Porty go minutes before Mitchell Robinson signed it to the Boston Celtics and not know anything?
Nah, I don't think they're in the dark about it at all. I just think that there's not many options. Because what you was going to do? Okay, so look at it like this. What was we going to do? Elevate Huck Porty? So Huck Porty was going to take the minutes that Mitchell Robinson was playing? Huck cool, but he ain't.
Right, before you go, MuckTube University, thank you for your $5. Jason Tatum is damaged goods. Don't think for a second that Jaylen Brown got to go. JT isn't as good a bargaining chip as JB. He got two bad wheels now. Hold on, Flea. Brooklyn PG, thank you for your $5. Our only option is by trade Diabate or Messi. That has to be the option. Flea, what's good, big bro?
Brooklyn PG, what's good, baby?
But Flea, I don't think, and that's a great question you asked. I don't think you elevate or you promote Huck Porty, but just to have a big body out there, right? Mm-hmm. At times, you need. And like I said, it's just very weird that we get rid of Huck Porty and then minutes later, Mitchell Robinson is gone. So now we have no bigs in the front office, doesn't have a plan. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I gotta get back to work, OG. I will let you finish up. But nostalgic Nick said we did all that glazing and Mitch ran up out of there.
Crazy.
To Boston? Yeah. To Boston? I'll catch you later. All right.
Hey, chat. Once again, breaking news. Let me get that off the screen. I'm tired of that. Tired of that. Yeah. Breaking news. Nostalgic Nick, we did all that glazing. Mitchell Robinson is gone. We did all that glazing. Mitchell Robinson is gone. And he's now a Boston Celtic. Can y'all imagine when we play Boston in the Garden and Mitchell Robinson is in that nasty green and white uniform defending Cat? I'm going to say it again. Can y'all fathom when Boston comes to the Garden and Mitchell Robinson is defending Cat in that nasty green and white uniform? Ugh. Me throw up. Can't stand them uniforms. Did the front office get caught off guard, y'all? Oh, y'all already know tonight, Knicks rehab. All three of us gonna be up here. We gonna get in depth in this, right? But before I go, did the front office get caught off guard? We had a draft pick at number 24 in the first round. We had a couple draft picks in the second round. We lose both our bigs in a matter of minutes. A trapped in the 90s. Now we scrambling and scraping, daddy. yo, trapped in the 90s. Now we out here scrambling and scraping for a big man. Muktoub University, thank you for your $2. Josh Hart crashes boards too. It was a nice time, Mitch. Yeah, but we Big Fan Petty, thank you for your $2. Okay, he's now recognized as Mitchell Oppinson. Facts. Let's see what happens, y'all. We'll be up here later on. We're gonna have a lot more to discuss. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some more news. But Knicks rehab tonight, y'all. We are definitely staying right here. Mitchell Robinson is gone. No more speculating, no more guessing, no more anything. Mitchell Robinson is gone. He is now a Boston Celtic. See y'all tonight. May see y'all in the afternoon if some more big news happens. But Knicks rehab, 8 o'clock tonight. All three of the fellas are going to be in the building. And we will discuss this even more. We're going to hear how Fabian and Flea feels about this. And let's talk about plan B. Who's out there? Did the front office make a mistake? Are we now upset at James Dolan? A lot of questions, y'all. See y'all tonight. Everybody stay safe. Stay cool. We got a heat wave, y'all. Next 4-5 days, 100 degrees. Please stay cool. See y'all tonight.
All Ball TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.